I mean, it was a very E.T. kind of alien experience where it was like she went, "Rrr," and then she was ready. Like then it was like, oh, this is the urge to push. Now I get it. It was the first time I really went like, because there was no way I couldn't have pushed. And then she's like, stop, 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 not so fast. And I'm like, I can't, I have to. And then she just flew out. So.
Oh, I'm still back on the you turn in the baby.
Yeah. Well, but it wasn't like a breech baby where,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, she did. Because you could see when she started coming out, normally you see this part of a kid's head, but with my daughter, you could see this in the lump of her nose. Because I remember my husband looking down there going, that doesn't look the same as it did last time, because it's not just the crown.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they kind of figured out that she was, well, my midwife says sunny side up, which I think is funny, because now my little daughter says, I was sunny side up. And yeah, it was just very different. And I remember feeling afterwards let down in a way, because with my son, I felt so incredibly like, oh, I like went inward and I meditated through the birth and I never screamed. And I had a little bit of that, oh yes, I had my child at home, and yes, And with my daughter, I was like standing on my bed screaming obscenities at one point. And I remember my husband and my midwife talking about it like, well, she wasn't like this last time, and she doesn't, I've never heard that kind of language out of her mouth. And so I felt like, wow, I didn't keep it together as good. But after she was born, and when I really had time to think about it, I was so thankful for that experience, because it was so not in control, and I don't let myself be that way in life. And so to have this experience where it was like, it was just like, everybody get out of my way, and not, it was so unedited in any word or action. That was very liberating as well. So even though my births were so different, they both gave me something very different.